In this lesson, we will learn about vector. Array is a good way to store many variables of the same type. However, array has its disadvantage too. Once an array is declared, the size is fixed. There is no way to increase the size of the array during program execution. Vector class in Java is designed to overcome the above problem. Using vector is similar to array. However, the size of vector is dynamic. The vector size can grow or shrink while the program is running. To append an item to a vector, use the addElement method or add method. Pass in the element to be added into either one of the methods. The difference between these two methods are: add method will return a true if the element are appended successful to the vector. To get an item from the vector, use the element add method or get method. Pass in the element index to be retrieved into the method parameter, and both methods will return the required element. Both methods work the same way. To remove an item from the vector, use the remove method or remove element add method. Pass in the element index to be removed into the method parameter, and both methods will remove the element from the vector. The difference between these two methods are: remove method will return the element after that element has been removed from the vector. To set an item in the vector at a specified index, use the set method or set element add method. Pass in the element to be added and the required index to either method, and that element will be set at that index. The difference between these two methods is that set method will return that added element after the set operation is done. The other useful methods are size, is empty, and clear. Size method returns the number of element in the vector. Is empty method return a true if there are no element in the vector. Clear method will remove all the elements in the vector. This example shows how to declare and create a string vector. The first three lines create a string vector and store two strings, hello and world, into the vector. The last three lines print the number of strings in the vector and print the string element at index 0 and 1. Pause the video and code this example. Remember to import the vector class from the Java util package. Continue this practice from the previous code. This code removes the element at index 0. So the string Java will be removed. The string world will be shifted to index 0. Pause this video and continue the practice. Continue this practice from the previous code. This code will set the element at index 0 to the string Java. So the string world will be removed and replaced by the string Java. Pause this video and continue the practice. Continue this practice from the previous code. This code will append the string world to the vector. So the size of the vector will be increased to 2. And when we use a loop to print the content in the vector, the 2 string elements will be printed. Pause this video and continue the practice. If we declare vector as a string vector, then the vector can only take in string. If we add other data type variable into the vector, Java compiler will generate error. For example, we declare this vector as a string vector, and we try to add in an integer into the string vector. This will generate a compilation error. We cannot declare a vector to take in primitive data type, for example a char or integer data type. However, we can declare a vector to take in an equivalent class of integer. Practice time. This code shows how to store integers in a vector using the integer class. Pause the video and code this example. This example shows how to read in many integers and store into an integer vector. Then it will search for the largest integer number in the vector, using the largest method, which is on the next slide. Pause the video and code this example. The practice continues on the next slide. This is the largest method. Continue from the previous practice. Pause the video and continue your practice. It is possible not to specify any data type for a vector. In this case, the vector can take in any data type. It is the same as typing is as object. All classes extends object class. So if a vector is untyped, it can take in any kind of objects. However, use of untyped vector is strongly discouraged. Practice time. This example declares an untyped vector, and we add in a char and 2 strings into the untyped vector. Pause this video and code this example.